Well, that's not what I was looking for there. Good early Saturday morning YouTube, and whoa, I'm out of focus there. Anyway, it is around 6:15 a.m. on Saturday. Dealer, Mom, and the Bubs are going to Denver this morning, so obviously I'm going to be here all day listing some stuff. But apparently I don't have this whole long upload thing mastered. I had this thing going yesterday night, all plugged in and all ready to go, but of course the screensaver came on, ruining it all. Dealer knows the tricks. I know not. I haven't uploaded anything that long and crazy before. So anyway, what's in store for today listing wise? I have some filters, I have some watches, I have a few other things here, and I'm gonna get on those listing here. Let's see how many items I can get listed today is the goal for today. See what else I do. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out something interesting to vlog about here a little bit later today, but there is the first batch listed. Got about 7 watches there listed. Bunch more ready to go here. I have a Seiko and a bunch of other hand-wound watches. I have all these Koken filters. There's other Timex we picked up the other day there, so let's just keep going. Let's keep powering through. Let's keep the listings going early on here today. Before that, let's actually get back on my scooter for the first time in a couple days. If you have not heard, which I don't think I actually talked about there, I had like a, I don't know what you call it exactly. It's this one tendon in the back of my knee there from running. Basically, I stretched it a little bit as overuse injury, something or other there. So I kind of have a knee pain thing that I was just getting over for a couple days there. So I haven't been running, haven't been scootering much. Let's go try that out for the first time in a couple days. There you go, on my tripod, nothing too crazy, just backup scooter here. Let's just get some standard little warm-up type tricks. We'll zip right over here, more of a flat spot. And let's start off the day with double whip. Let's go back to basics there. Good. Harder on these bars. That's 1/2. Bar again. Is that harder on the scooter? We got it. Wow. Good enough. Might come back out later and do a couple more. Those are some warm-ups. Another good lot of photos taken here, taken and edited. Actually, these took no editing. I got the exposure just right out of the camera. Didn't even crop them. Those are ready to go. A couple more here. I have a watch. This is the Timex we picked up yesterday for 5 cents. Crazily enough, keeps time, runs well. There it is. Get that listed as well. Let's get some stuff listed. Let's get it going. Well, aside from my desk looking like a mess here, this is not an exceedingly interesting vlog today. Here are a bunch more listings. I think I'm sitting right at 20 now. We'll go do some more scooter stuff here in a little while. I think after I get this stuff done here, the Koken back there, and these ones here, go out and do some scooter stuff, probably order a pizza around that same time. Whatever. Between vlogging before and vlogging now, I actually did one interesting thing. I'm sure I showed off the Sabina watch the other day when I picked it up. It's a really cool military watch from Switzerland. And if you remember correctly, the crystal was extremely scratched. So basically what I did here, I did a quick polish with some of this Mother's Meg aluminum polish. Polished it up a little bit. I did a very light polish, so there is a lot of scratching still on the crystal. A little bit of hazing and all that, but it gives it a lot better look because before it was almost unreadable. Now to the point, I actually did lose a little piece of the crystal there, which kind of sucks. Probably have to get a replacement crystal at some point, but I really like this watch so far, and it's amazing. So far, after 24 hours, around 24 hours since I said, it has lost about, I don't know, if I had to say around 30 seconds or something, which is crazy for this watch. It was all dusty, it was all beat up. It runs in really good shape. It runs very well, which is very surprising for a watch of that age and in that condition. Anyway, one other quick thing I wanted to show you here. I have this camera here. This is a Canon EOS 1DS Mark II. This is a professional level Canon digital camera, and I just want to try and compare the weight between this camera and a normal DSLR. This camera, I can tell you in the hand, this thing feels like a brick. It is the toughest, craziest feeling camera you can get. On the other hand, I have this camera. This is actually one of my first cameras here. Oh, can't see in the frame. This is one of my first cameras here. This is the Canon 40D, and this thing is a full magnesium alloy body. When I had this camera, I liked it because it was super, super tough. But I mean, I can almost crush this one like a watermelon after holding this one. This one just feels about 10 times as solid, and that one's a solid one. So anyway, let's just get it on the scale here. I'm just curious the weight difference. Let's pick this one off here. This is a Digital Rebel. This is about as heavy as that camera right there, and a little bit heavier actually than most consumer Canons right now. Not sure exactly the point of this experiment, but I just wanted to see the weight difference there. As you can see, right around 1 pound, 4 ounces on that camera right there. As for most digital Rebel cameras, I think the lighter ones would probably come in right around here, which this one comes in right at 13.5 ounces. So that's an interesting indicator there. That's actually a film camera from the 90s. And now let's take the lens off this so it's not an unfair comparison. Let's put this thing on the scale. Yeah. Wait for it to cool down there a little bit. Just get a little help there. And as you can see, right at 3 pounds, 6 ounces. So I'm not sure, I forget exactly the first measurement. I'm saying that's about double the weight of a standard digital camera. That's pretty solid and everything. And this thing is even more. I don't know exactly the point of the experiment, but that thing is pretty much a brick, I guess is my whole thing. Here's a camera that I broke 4 of, and this is why I had to go back to this camera, because I haven't broken one of those, but I've broken like 4 of these things. These are really nice cameras. But as you can see, weight does matter in some cases. It's an 8.5 ounce camera. I think the new one's even a little bit lighter than that. So, anyway, just a quick little thing. Trying to fill in the vlog a little bit today with something that might be interesting to some. I'm not sure. That is a professional level camera, and that's one of the reasons why it's a professional level camera. A lot of people don't like to lug these things around. For me, it's pretty much indispensable. I like it. The compromise of the weight is no big deal. And of course, I didn't show this here, but this is my new lens. If I just put that on there. It's actually not quite as heavy as I thought. I thought it was going to be over 5 pounds, but there it is right at 4 pounds, 14 ounces. It's a pretty heavy lens. Compare that to my other one here. I'm in a weight comparison mood today, apparently. That one's right at 3 pounds, 7 ounces. So, I don't know. Big lenses, big, heavy cameras. It all kind of balances each other out. And I do like quality cameras like that one. Which, just for a quick comparison here, I picked this one up here at a pawn shop. Pretty used, pretty well used for $200, I think around $230 or something. So there, you can get them for a reasonable price. Obviously, original retail, or if you want to buy the top end right now, is around the $7,000 range. But you can get good deals on used ones of those for sure. And there you go, some photos of all these different adapter rings and things. I actually took them straight out of the camera again, had the exposure set well enough, no need for cropping or anything else. Ready to go, let's get them listed. Like I said, not a lot of vlogging today, but I guess I'm going to go and pick up some pizza. Pizza is going to be in the house shortly. And there you go, crazy 18-inch Gambino's barbecue beef, whatever pizza. Decided to try something a little bit different. Should be good. Only BP and I in the office today, so I gotta take an extra size portion. Well, done with the pizza, and I have a couple other little extension rings here and goober accessories, but I'm mostly done with those Coke and filters, right at 34 listings, I believe. Dealer is back at the office, where it's about time to roast him on some camera stuff, right?
Yeah. Got my apple cider.
Yeah, there you go. IKEA. Oh, I see.
Apple
Cool.
cider and pear cider.
Cool.
All organic.
Yep. Also, probably going to do some scootering stuff here. Wait for it to cool down a little bit. It's like 98 degrees out there and sunny. I don't know exactly what we're going through here in Kansas now. It's no longer cold. It's now very warm. It's no longer rainy. It's very warm. Try that out here in a little while. It's a snake cable. Look at that.
That's what Japan made Panasonic.
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
Cider.
Oh, Graph-like Scralab.
Yeah, it came with something else.
Yep.
Well, Mercedes-Benz later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, let's take a look at these cameras in here. I don't know.
What you got there?
FR2. That actually is. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
2 is always a good thing on cameras, right? 15mm 1.9 Yashica. Well, this is one where I could only guess, but I did not know the exact value of it. FR series cameras, not sure if I could look it up. Well, news isn't looking too good in camera land here. Dealer paid $25 for it. Yashica FR2 body, if it works, which I haven't tested that yet, but that one's probably $30, $35. Lens on there will be pretty good, but it has an aperture issue, so that takes it down to around the $25 to $30 range on that. Fair, not super crazy. A bunch of that kind of stuff already.
So if it was in mint condition or if it was in better condition, I would have been doing all right.
45 plus 35, so yeah, like 80.
Better condition?
Yeah, in good condition, that's what I'm
And
saying.
right now we're going to maybe get 40.
Yeah, for 50 total.
Yeah, so I'll break even plus $10.
Yep.
Dealer gets roasted.
Durst M600, I like the look of that.
Check some of that out.
Durst M600 sounds like a high-end enlarger. I don't know anything about it, but wow. It's all in there too. This right here, that right there is big money. Let's tell you that right away. Problem is, in larger lens condition is even more important than other lens condition, but that lens right there is big money, I was telling.
Awesome.
Yep, Nikon. Nikon's are always $100 if they work.
Awesome.
There you go.
Couple heads and a dental model.
That's crazy there. There's lens in there too. Wow, just keeps coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I worked
cooler
hard
there.
I worked hard for the 2 hours I was there.
Yeah. So anyway, at first glance here, we saw 3 lenses, which that's pretty good. The 3 lenses on there are really good. Then we'll sell some parts off the enlarger, that whole deal. Then digging around a little bit more. First of all, there's a couple other things here, probably contrast filters. But anyway, in this bag, just kind of tucked down in here, kind of hidden, there's one more lens. And guess which one this is? This is an EL Nikkor 80mm, so that's even better. That one will go right there for an easy $125 to $150. Dealer scored, woo! Take a look at this other lens here quick. So then this one here might have a little bit minor fungus removal or something there, but it seems to be all on the surface. Soligor 28mm preset, so actually a really early lens. Seems to function correctly. M42 in the case. That one should be about $60. In the case of the enlarger, we probably could sell this thing if we waited for a little while for around the 150 mark, just because how complete and nice shape it seems to be in the box. I think the way we're going to sell this actually though, we're going to sell the condenser unit, we're going to sell this tray, we're going to sell a couple other lens boards and pieces off of there for some money each, sell the manual and all that kind of stuff, just lighter, easier to ship, that kind of thing. I think that's probably the way to sell it. So anyway, I think dealer did pretty good here. A lot of oddball stuff, just kind of a big variety, a mix of onesie, twosie, small interesting items. Picked up some good camera stuff, picked up some okay camera stuff. All in all, pretty good. Solo dealer picking at the flea market. And it's finally time, right past 9 p.m. here, to go out and do some scooter tricks. There are my items so far, 37 items listed. Let's get out there, let's land some oddball stuff. I come up with some other thing to talk about today, because obviously I haven't been vlogging a ton of different stuff listing related. Not sure what it is about the heat and everything, but it's still about 85 degrees out here, even though it's getting kind of dark out. Better than it was earlier though. Let's get some warm-up tricks here, and I'll go into a few other things. Got it. Now that first try. Right there. Spin around here. Oh, this is hot. Good enough. Wow. There we go. Take that one. Try a couple more tricks. I'm gonna try a bright flip. One try. I'll try a couple more tricks and I'll try it again, seriously. Why? Wow. A lot of people learn bright flips on quarter pipes. Obviously don't make quarter pipes for a 100-mile radius, so I haven't tried them on there. Let's try them off this curb and see if that helps at all. Let's try 7 to 10 solid attempts at bright flips. The problem is after the first couple, I tend to get worn out and then they go downhill fast. Let's try them. I just need to practice, 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 and I might get this trick down. One guy I look up to on YouTube, Henrik Palm, recently landed a double whip, bright flip, whip, flat. And of course he's the world's best flatland rider as far as I'm concerned. But that's just insane, so I gotta at least have to do this bright flip. Hop, and not like that. Okay, good enough. I gotta try one more. That was way too close. That was a 1 foot on land. Okay, well I have to say that was a pretty good scooter session. I was really impressed with the tricks I got there. I definitely bruised my finger on that last attempt on that. Tends to happen if it gets out of control. Anyway, one trick I just thought up that would be a world's first, and nobody's ever done it for some reason, is either, it would have to be over a ramp obviously, but I know people can do kicklesses and all that kind of stuff. Crazy air tricks. A screen thing on that right now. What I'm thinking is combining a rotor whip to full whip or a full whip to full whip. It's just like a whip rewind, but it has the bars involved. I'm really surprised nobody's landed that. If I ever get to ramps, if I ever get good at ramps, I'm going to land that trick. I'm excited to hear. Anyway, back to listing. Sounds like nonsensical scooter talk to all my subscribers who watch for the camera stuff, I'm sure. Anyway, what to list next? That's the deal. Pretty sure I gotta get back into the watches. I have a bunch of watches to list. Let's get them pictured. Let's get a bunch listed. I have 2 more hours till quitting. Let's aim for 10 watches listed. End of the night. Lots more scootering than actual listing today. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call this vlog listed a lot. Didn't video that, videoed scootering and then whatever. Anyway, 40 items listed. Let's get those up on the board and I'll end the vlog for today. Okay, 44 items, around $1,500 between me and Banana Peeler and I tonight. He obviously listed about 60 items out of the 58. So anyway, thanks for watching the vlog today. Stay tuned for another vlog tomorrow. Noah out. Goodbye.